Right then, I'm making a couple of videos. A lot of you might know me, I'm Andrew from Lifeline Training. I may have taught you before, even if I haven't taught you before, this could come in helpful as well. We are all going through difficult times at the moment, and I'm just trying to bring you up to date a little bit really of the resuscitation guidelines and where we're at with it really, because obviously mouth-to-mouth cross-contamination and things like this is a bit scary. So today is for the paediatric, for teachers, child carers, and parents, just go through really the CPR a little bit on a child and a baby. So baby is classed from 0 to 1 year old. Child is basically 1 until puberty. So we'll talk about a child first. So looking at it now, the old traditional way of training really is we have a quick look around to make sure it's safe for us to go in. We give the child a little tap, wake up, open your eyes, see if they can hear us, and then we would tilt the head back of the child, listen for the breathing for about 10 seconds for normal breathing, and if you're not breathing, you would then carry out the CPR. But with this COVID-19 and things like this, it's very dangerous to put your face close to people's face, although this would help identify if they're breathing or not. So what we're looking at now really is to try, you probably see that a child is not breathing anyway with the colour and things like this. So if you can't wake a child up, what we're trying to suggest you do now is phone 999 straight away. The people on the other side of the phone will guide you anyway. But if you establish then that they are not actually breathing, what you need to do then is, although it's quite dangerous to do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, you can always put 5 rescue breaths into a child and a baby. Now, if you're unwilling to do this, what I suggest is just do the chest compressions. But you've got to understand it's really important to actually do the breaths on a child. It's very rare for a child to go into cardiac arrest. It's usually a breathing problem. This is why it's important to get the breaths in first. Now, what I've looked at with resuscitation guidance really is they're putting it down to your personal choice. Now, I know what I'd do if it was my child, because if you catching the COVID-19 and the child stopping breathing, you've got to weigh up your options a little bit. So I think they're putting the onus now into your hands. So what we need to do is we tilt the head right back. Now if you've got face shields, face masks, that would be ideal. I'm not using one today, right? So you pinch the nose tight on the child and you give 5 little rescue breaths. So you go in, with the heel of your one hand then, you put the heel in the centre of the chest and lock your elbow dead tight, and you push the chest walls on a child down about 1/3 of the depth of the chest walls down at a rate of 100 and 120 per minute, like the song Staying Alive, and suppose some people do sing, and you just go do 30 chest compressions. And then you go back to your 2 breaths. So you do 30 to 2, 30 to 2 until the ambulance arrives. Hopefully the casualty will start breathing again. If you've got a defibrillator in your area as well, send somebody else to go get a defibrillator and bring that back and follow the child sequence on there. So that's the child CPR. So with a baby, slightly different. Don't hold the baby the way I just did mine. So with a baby casualty, what is very important, you don't want to tilt the head all the way back with the baby, don't overextend it. So if you discover the baby is not breathing, to check for response, just quick tap or flick on the sole of the foot to see if the baby is awake. If you're very concerned, the baby looks a bit pale, things like this, again, phone 999 straight away and they will guide you as well. But if you are going to do the breaths on the baby, so you put your mouth over the nose on the mouth and you do little tiny breaths. You go in, with 2 fingers, you put in the centre of the baby's chest and you do 30 chest compressions, again pushing the 1/3 of the depth of the chest walls down. So you go in, another 2 breaths. And then 30 chest compressions again. Now you can take the baby to the phone with you. So with the baby casualty, just remember I'm just doing the 2 fingers, not 1 arm, and then but you still put that 5 initial rescue breaths in because we think it's a breathing problem on the child and the baby. Really important. But again, it's your choice whether to do that now in these difficult times. Okay. Now, the adult sequence, what I suggest you do is if you go onto our website, which is www.llto.co.uk, on the front screen on our website, you will see the new resuscitation guidance for first aiders and people in the community on what to do basically for an adult. So thanks for watching. There'll be more coming up soon, hopefully, and hope everybody's safe.